On Tuesday, January 23rd, Hillers Swimming hosted Norwood. Maureen and John were on the call.
And the Norwood swimmer.
Come on, Porvy, you're getting it. You're beating her now. Come on there. The turn.
Come on,
okay.
Porvy, a nice turn, and you can catch her.
Oh, come on. Yeah, she's got her. Okay,
All
Maeve.
right, nice.
Maeve,
nice.
you're looking good. Looking good out here. She looks very effortless.
She does. She definitely does. But you know they're working hard.
Yep, and that's Anna Burke. Nice job. And we got a third.
Wow, we got
1, 2, and 3.
Beautiful. Nice
the girls
swim,
needed
girls.
That one. They needed
nice
that.
swim. And
the Hiller boys defeated Norwood 85-73 and improved to 2-3 on the season. The Hiller girls took the 93-76 victory and improved to 3-3 overall. Also on Tuesday, January 23rd, Hiller boys basketball hosted Norton. It was a 23-16 Norton lead heading into the second half.
Hillers working the perimeter. Ionelli driving in through a couple of defenders and goes up and in with it.
That's the Ionelli I remember from last year.
Ionelli up for the jumper, knocks it down. Norton here in this third quarter, 4-0. And there's the first Norton basket in quite a while, since the first quarter.
And it's 2:45 to go in the third. That's amazing.
Pantera with the reverse, count it.
Real good hesitation move, got Ogilvy to fly by him and then went up for the layup, the reverse.
Willardson collects. Over to DeLuca. DeLuca underneath, Pantera, count it!
Great pass.
The Hillers grind out the gritty win versus the Lancers, 46-35. Sam Dedham led the way with 15 points. Sam Pantera added 11 points as the Hillers improved to 9-2 on the season. The Hillers also followed up with an impressive road win versus Dedham, 77-51, and are now 10-2 overall. On Wednesday, Boys Hockey hosted Dover Sherborne Weston. Dover Sherborne would get 2 goals in the first period and led it 2-0 heading into the second period. At the intermission, assistant coach Derek Crow spoke with assistant coach from last year, Stephen Munier, about the Unite to Fight Cancer fundraiser.
Hey, Coach, I have a few questions I wanted to ask you.
Good evening.
First question is, how has ice hockey impacted your life?
Yeah, hockey has been part of my life since the beginning. So I played in high school and in college, and I continue to play it today.
All right. Thank you. Next question is, what is your favorite memory of coaching?
Yeah, I think that's an easy one. When we went to the Garden last year to play Canton, and we didn't come up with the hardware, but it was a memorable experience for me and for the boys.
Thank you. Next is, what have you learned from hockey that you have applied to your daily life?
Yeah, I think it's just about perseverance. Being sticking to something and following through with it.
And lastly, what does it mean to be a Hiller?
Oh, I mean, it's everything. It's the H on the sweater. It's the green and the orange, and the camaraderie that we have in the locker room and on the ice.
And lastly, before we wrap this up, I just wanted to say, thank you so much for being such a great coach and a great mentor.
Of course.
I know I feel that way. I know all the boys that played for you feel the same way. So we're all here for you and pushing for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Derek.
Sent out. A little too much heat on that pass. Hayward up the far side. Hayward closing it, takes it, rings it in! And it's a 2-1 game! What a shot by Hayward, goes top left corner. And Goldstein didn't have a chance. The Hillers are on the board at 4:40 left to go in the second period.
Both teams net a goal in the second period, and it's a 3-1 game heading into the third.
Hillers need to clear the zone. Backhander, turn away, and then secondary attempt off the rebound. Andrew Martin puts it in.
Dover Sherborne Weston defeats the Hillers by a final of 4-2. The Hillers followed up with a win on the road this past Saturday, 2-1 over Dedham, and currently stand at 9 wins, 2 losses, and 2 ties. On Thursday, January 25th, Hiller Alpine Ski was in action. Here's a look.
Time for bib number 1006, Charlotte Richmond 30.55. On the red course, number 806, Elsa Woodbury from Hopkinton. Time for number 205, Ben Ellis 41.93. On the blue course, number 1007, Zachary Anna Priester from Medway.
For the Hillers on the girls' side, Lucy Mado ranked 8th, Annalie Krantz finished 10th, and Lila Mado finished 14th. On the boys' side, JB Flynn finished 4th, Blake Murphy finished 30th, and Patrick Meehan finished 33rd. On Friday, January 26th, Hiller girls basketball hosted Dedham. The Hillers were rolling in the first half.
Yeah, stole the ball and then kept it in with a nice save.
Grady feeds it out, and now here comes Restaghini. Pops it over to the left wing, up for 3, count it! Megan Grady gets some well-deserved awards.
Yeah, nice honor for her.
Davies feeds it to Restaghini, up for 3, count it!
Nice shot in the corner there for Restaghini.
Davies driving down, kicks it out, Flanagan for 3, yes!
And there's the open guy, right? There's the open shooter right there.
Grady to Davies, back to Restaghini for 3, yes!
Yeah. Still finding the open shooter. Good vision, everybody all around. They're patient.
Hillers took a 33-16 lead into the halftime break, and the Hiller youth team took the court. The Hiller girls would end up taking the game by a final of 54-36. Bethel Flanagan netted 11 points. Elena Davies added 10 points. The Hiller girls are now 9-5 on the season. Dedham fell to 5-8. On Saturday, January 27th, Hopkinton Dover Sherborne girls hockey hosted Medfield. During the game, funds were raised for the Stick It to Cancer Foundation to help fight and raise awareness about ovarian cancer.
These consistent symptoms are what pushed me to speak to my gynecologist. At that point, I was stage 3. I knew nothing about ovarian cancer, and it's events like these and the care of the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute are the reasons why I'm able to stand here and speak to you today. We know there is no cure for ovarian cancer, but what we do know is that by raising awareness and raising funds, we are giving more women an opportunity to live healthy longer. Dana-Farber Cancer Institute thanks Coach Chin, Coach Messier, all the players and families who have donated their time and efforts to pull this together for one more year.
It was a scoreless game heading into the second period.
Corner. Warriors looking for another shot here. High slot, there it is, and it's put in. It was deflected in off the Catherine shot. Hillers need to clear the zone, and they will do that here. Rivera towards the net, and it gets in! Savannah Rivera! Well, it was a mishandle by the goalie, and it went right through the 5-hole. Rivera just kind of brushed it up the ice, and that slick, smooth surface took it all the way towards the Medfield net. Jean over to Barroso. Barroso nearly had it, just a tad too high. Here comes Jean, and there's a shot, and it's in! Maddie Barroso gives the Hillers the lead. Well, the Hillers, they just kept the pressure coming. Barroso comes out and rips it glove side into the net.
Both teams scored 2 goals apiece. The game would remain 2-2 through the third and would go into overtime.
Here's Jean. Lucy Jean trying to sneak through. Puck squirts out. Takes a shot and it's just wide. Back to the blue line. 12 seconds left. Along the near side, Medfield hoping for one last opportunity. And that will do it. What a game between these two TVL rivals.
Both teams had some good opportunities in overtime, but the game would stay tied and end in a 2-2 draw. Hopkinton Dover Sherborne is now 2-10-2 on the season. Medfield now 7-4-2. A very impressive game for the Hopkinton Dover Sherborne girls co-op team.